What's going on, everybody? It's Chris.
Anthony, boy, High Def Cam.
It's Brad.
And this is Caleb.
And welcome back to a tier list. This time we got Thanksgiving food. You're not going to want to miss this, so stay tuned.
Sit back, turn it up and let it ride. Tune in any day or any night. You need to hit the like and please subscribe right now, cause you hanging with the guys.
All right. So welcome. This time we got Thanksgiving food, so let's get right into it. First off, we don't know 100% what this is, but we're going to call it peach cobbler. I've never seen peach cobbler look exactly like that, but we're going to call it peach cobbler. And I'm going to let Ant start off this time with peach cobbler.
Go ahead and put that at the bottom.
Oh, man. So I ain't going to bash peach cobbler that bad, but what I would say about peach cobbler is that I'm not a huge fruit dessert guy. So when there's fruit and dessert, unless it's like fruit salad, I really don't rock with it. It does taste fine, like the flavors. So I would say it's a BC. Another thing I want to say before we get really diving into this is similar to Pixar, where a lot of these are heavy hitters. So we can't really just throw everything S and A just because it tastes kind of good. Like we have to be really decisive in our picks. And so I will let Caleb talk about.
I'm gonna stop you right. Yeah, peach cobbler is A to me, because when that peach cobbler hits, it's fresh. You pour it with some Bluebell ice cream, smacks.
Brad, you agree?
Oh, 100%. Yeah, I was gonna put peach cobbler on my S tier, but I mean, I would settle for A. Like,
Cam?
Dude, peach cobbler is like my favorite dessert.
It smacks.
Peach cobbler. I mean, I feel like I've had good peach cobbler, but it was never like, man, this is so good. So like, for me, it's always just been average. But maybe it's just depending on who's making the peach cobbler or the freshness. You know, so I say it's average.
You gotta have it with ice cream though.
That is fair.
You gotta have it. Yeah, you gotta have it with ice cream.
When there's the spread there, I don't gravitate to it, but I know that there's this like, hierarchy, and that's supposed to be there. I think mine would be CB. Sounds like Brad and Caleb are more A, S, and Cam is more B. So I think B is where we could leave it for now. And let's go over to some nice southern green beans for our next.
It's A tier.
You think it's A? Why do you think it's A?
It's solid. Like, it's when I'm thinking Thanksgiving food, I'm thinking how hard is it to mess up? If I go to somebody's house for Thanksgiving and I'm getting something, what do I know for sure I can eat that's safe, that's going to be solid? Green beans is one of those things I think it's pretty hard to mess up. And when it's really good, they're really good. And I think green beans are at least A. I'd probably say S tier. My opinion.
I echo those sentiments a little bit, but in terms of like what am I looking forward to eating, I wouldn't say that the green beans at Thanksgiving are like, oh my gosh, I need them. It does balance out the plate, but for me, I would put it at a B tier, because we'll talk about some other side dishes in a little bit that I think are better than the green beans. But I would say it's a B for me. I'll turn it over to Cam.
Hey, why aren't there greens on here?
They're right here.
Okay.
They down there.
I'm tweaking. I thought it's only greenery that we had here. But I feel like green beans, like Caleb said, I have messed up green beans before, but that's besides the point. However,
Too much salt.
Cool salty. However, I feel like green beans, you can't go wrong most of the time with green beans, and like I be looking forward to the green beans a little bit. No lie.
I do.
But they're not like, I don't think they're up there with some of the other side pieces.
And I think the reason we discount green beans is because they're more common. Like, you're more likely to put some green beans with just something you're cooking on the daily than you are with a lot of this other stuff. But green beans, the reason we eat them so often is because they're solid, in my opinion. But that's just me.
So I am going to be devil's advocate against what you're saying, because I have had green beans that are too healthy, and they're the uncut, the like snap pea. No, I don't like it.
Nah, don't bring
like
snap peas in here.
The uncuts,
two different
no,
things.
the string, nah. So there is people that think that their stuff is good, but it's really not hitting. I do like green beans a lot.
Mm-hmm.
I do like them a lot, but I can't put them there at the A because we're gonna get a lot of A level stuff. When green beans are hitting, they're hitting.
I hear you,
Brad. We've yet to hear what you guys say.
Yeah, well, no, I was gonna say I didn't see green bean casserole on this list, and yeah, and so if I'm including green bean casserole in this green bean argument, I gotta put it A for me. It's looking like it's gonna be B, but
see, that's fair. That's one of those dishes that's not, necessarily our people's. You know what I mean? But I'll eat that. I'll eat that.
I'll eat that.
The green bean casserole ain't necessarily the flax. You know what I mean? But I'll eat the green.
Hey, that ain't never been out my
I'll eat the green bean.
I ain't gonna lie to you.
I ain't never seen it.
If I saw it,
if I seen it, you ain't gonna be shy now. I'm gonna eat it. You know what I'm saying? So that is a fair point there because green bean casserole. I have had some delicious green bean casserole before.
Yes, sir.
So that is fair. I think that's fair. I think we can put it at A for now, but I think we have to revisit that. That's all I will say on that.
Yeah, we can revisit it. It might be lower A.
For the next one, black eyed peas is my top 2 least favorite foods ever. I hate black eyed peas.
Crazy.
Absolutely hate black eyed peas. They're disgusting.
They have grown on me over time. They're not that bad, but it's not the first thing I'm going to.
You know how you people eat like a spoonful on New Year's for good luck? I do. I look forward to that side dish just so I can eat it. I'm not even playing.
My mom
a few people
forced us. My mom
I used to be like that,
bro, and I despise. I'm like, I'd just rather have a bad year than that spoonful.
Oh, risky.
I hate
very weird taste.
It's the texture and it's the mushy.
It's just the taste. It's
bad.
Weird.
I know I'm in the minority here. I know people hate on it, but yeah, that's
what you think, Ant?
Don't even get made around nowhere I'm at. Don't even play with me. They know I like my food. Don't even play with me. I'm not scooping none of that on my plate.
So Brad is like A tier. So is there any reason that we move this from D?
I stay at D.
I think I lost this one.
All right, cool.
Sorry, man.
Let's go to fried chicken.
Sorry, I'll just eat some. It'll make me feel better.
All right, so let's go to fried chicken. So for me, I don't want to get drugged here. Fried chicken is not that much of a Thanksgiving food for me. And so if we were talking about a different list, I think I would rank fried chicken a lot higher. But for me, I don't associate fried chicken enough with Thanksgiving for me to be like, oh, I'm looking forward so much to eat some fried chicken. And so for me, it's more like B or C in Thanksgiving realm, because I wouldn't be looking for it with all these other things. I specifically eat these things and associate them with Thanksgiving and Christmas and New Year's, like the holidays. And fried chicken is not one of those. So I don't know what y'all's idea of that is.
Right. I feel like to expound upon that, my boy, when you talk about fried chicken, if you were just put it in a soul food category or something like that, S tier. But when you're talking about Thanksgiving or something like that, you're more so looking for that ham and that turkey and the
yes, sir.
All the different other types of meats and sides and stuff. And sometimes the chicken is kind of just there in case you want to add some more. But yeah, Thanksgiving in this scheme of all this,
it's filler.
I'm interested to hear what Ant and Brad have to say, because we three of us, grew up at the same Thanksgiving table consistently. So I was, with Ant, I don't know if y'all had that at the.
Oh, come on! Don't play on my grandma like that. Come on, we had all that, but I feel the same exact way, man. It's there. Give me some honey ham. You hear me?
What about you, Brian?
Nah, I mean, I didn't really have fried chicken at Thanksgiving. I mean, it'd be S tier on soul food list. Why are you laughing at? Whatever, man. You just said it was a filler because I didn't have it. You laughing?
That's fair. That's fair. All right. I want to actually save the desserts, so I'm gonna move this down so we talk more desserts. I know we started with a dessert, but I think it's more. It's right that we put those more together. So cornbread.
Can we talk about rolls first?
Okay.
S tier.
Rolls are S tier.
Yeah.
Period.
We don't need to talk about it. We could just do
So-
it.
Yeah, there's not much to talk about there.
Okay, with that,
Them Hawaiian sweet roll.
Bro,
Don't
there's a
let them be
couple.
the Hawaiians.
It's a couple
The
times the
bacon
Hawaiians,
serves?
the bacon serves too. They just soak it up. They soak up that little extra little. Yeah.
so with
No,
that
hey,
in,
don't
with that
let
in
my gravy
mind,
touch it for too long. Mm.
cornbread for me. I'm not touching the
I
cornbread
literally-
if there's rolls.
I'm not either.
I'm not touching it.
I'm not either.
If there's rolls there, I'm not touching it. I'm sorry. Like,
I might touch it a little bit. might get a little
I ain't
slice.
gonna lie to y'all. My grandma make hot water cornbread. I'm not touching that. She be keep that back in the day. I would not touch
cornbread's
that hot
not
water.
nasty, but I'm just saying when you got them rolls as the bread
Primary bread.
for the meal,
Yeah.
I'm just saying like it's
I feel like there's a lot of people that would say cornbread is like S tier type of legacy, but I just don't mess with cornbread like that.
soul food, it would be higher for me.
Yes.
Beans
Yeah.
and
So
cornbread.
Even
with
then,
that cabbage.
even then, it's I'm not a fan.
Yeah, I'm trying to think. See,
cornbread has its place, but I'm just saying on my Thanksgiving plate, I ain't touching. I'm sorry.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
true.
I agree with that.
we can move on to corn. I think corn and corn on the cob, just types of corn. For me, I don't like corn that much unless it's corn on the cob, and I don't eat corn on the cob unless I'm eating like seafood or like a barbecue. So like I probably wouldn't look at a corn on the cob at Thanksgiving and be like, oh, let me get that, like, because there's so many other things I need to satisfy that. And so I put that in the realm of a vegetable, and I'm gonna go with green beans or greens over that. And so that's kind of how I feel about corn or corn on the cob.
Brad,
mean-
what you thinking, man? I
I
see
was-
your face.
Yeah. Well, because for me, like, just I make mine like elote style and just like
Yeah, the Mexican
street
corn.
Yeah, so like it's different. Like me, like I'm making like a whole different thing out of it. So if I was just gonna eat like straight up like buttered corn on Thanksgiving, I'd go over, like you said, Chris, other vegetables over that. So
What y'all think?
I feel like I'm a fan of cream corn too, bro.
mm,
You know,
That's true.
I mess with the corn.
It's all that
No,
carp fishing.
I wouldn't put it as low as Chris. I don't think it's S tier. You can make an argument it's not A tier in some regards, but I would at least put it at a solid B. Like it's
Yeah, that's fair.
I think it's
Never treated nobody wrong.
Yeah.
I definitely. Okay, so if there were both corn there and fried chicken and cornbread, corn or corn on the cob, whatever type of corn would be the last I would choose at Thanksgiving.
okay.
That's how I feel about that.
Really, bro?
Yeah.
Same,
Not a lot.
but how we saying that
I would at least
Mexican
taste.
street
The
corn?
thing
or
is,
that-
I would at least taste the fried chicken. I may at least get a little wing, a little drumstick. The corn might not get touched. You know what I mean? That's how I feel.
That corn gonna be on my plate, bro.
I ain't gonna lie, all three of them gonna be on my plate if that's all that's there. But that's besides the point.
All right, I'll give y'all B. I'll give you a B. Anybody that would be fighting to get it higher?
Nah, it's
I
solid B.
fair.
All right,
I
cool.
thought that's more than fair.
All right, cranberry sauce. So I'm gonna get this out the way because I'm gonna be opposite of everybody. I don't like it. I don't see what the point of it is.
Oh.
Like I don't. I think it's there for like moisture, I guess people say, but it's just not my thing. But y'all can go ahead and we'll go based off what y'all think.
I mess with the cranberry sauce.
Legendary.
same here.
Yeah.
Legendary.
And what you think?
Stop playing with me. You know where that goes. Chris,
Yeah.
don't even,
Yeah, I think it's
what you say, Cam? Legendary.
See,
What?
I'll give y'all A. I can't put an S because I don't think it's S. So you got to be.
Hey, I'll be like
unanimous.
this every time I get a little bit.
It's supposed to be in combination with the dressing, but I eat the cranberry sauce just as cranberry sauce. Bro.
Hey, you lost me
I don't
there.
go that far.
No, sir.
You lost me there. But put that on that dressing, man.
Speaking of dressing, look, man, it's tough for me because top tier dressing is like heaven,
Ooh.
God. But I say the consistency, it's just hard to hit consistently. Being someone that's made dressing, you know, a lot of times, it's hard to consistently get that taste every single time, unless you cooking, you know, every single year for 30 plus years. And so, for me, it depends on what, you know, like if we're basing it off of the best it possibly can be or what we are used to consistently getting. So I think it's an A to start, but I could be convinced upwards if that's the criteria.
It's an S tier. It ain't Thanksgiving without the dressing, my guy. I'm sorry.
Nah, that's a fact.
That's fair.
Sorry.
But some people would say it's not Thanksgiving without the turkey, and we'll talk about the turkey in a second.
Yeah, I feel like that dressing.
It ain't Thanksgiving without the moist turkey.
So y'all think it's S? Y'all think it's S?
I don't.
S.
Y'all feel like it's S?
I've never
like
been
it's
to
A.
I've never.
I agree.
Okay.
I'm
Like
like,
it's very fine. I'm gonna get it
Okay.
every time, 10 times out of 10.
That's not my
Even-
favorite.
But the amount that I get is going to be based off of who's cooking it.
You're right.
So-
you're right.
but I'm
You're right
gonna
about
get-
that.
The rolls is gonna be fire. Period.
Yeah.
You put them in the oven, take them out. They're not burnt.
hey, come on,
Get about
man.
12 of them.
You can't. You know what I'm saying? You can't do
I
that.
was just saying, like, I'm getting 6 rolls, period, every time.
I'm getting 2 plates.
The dressing, I'm getting a little scoop the first time, taste it, and I'm like, okay, I can use, give me some of that more.
Well, doesn't also depend on the gravy.
I like mine solo because if it's moist, it's good solo.
Yeah.
If it's not moist, I'm not eating it.
Exactly.
Yeah.
I'm gonna fold the plate up.
Throw it upside down in the trash.
Anybody else for dressing before we move on?
Hey, bro, this
Man,
is
this is so-
side note. I saw this this little post on Facebook, and it was like, "What do you do when you go to eat somebody's food and it's bad, but they put it on a regular plate? You can't fold it up, you know? So like, what do you do? That's tough.
Put my napkin
That's
over
tough.
it.
Ah, man,
Slide
I'm
it
gonna
in with the
trip.
napkin on top.
I'm tripping.
Nah, I've grown more to be like, it's just not my flavor. Like, it was solid. Like, I'll tell them like it wasn't bad. It's just, you know.
Hey, Chris, listen, I'll do a lot of
Savage,
things.
man.
I'll do a lot of things, but I'm not about to sit here and make my stomach hurt.
Yeah, it's just like one of those things. Like, I just, you know, really wasn't for me. Like, I don't think people are offended if you're eating some of their food and not all of it. But if you're not eating any of it, then that's when it's like, oh, okay. But say they cook like a whole meal and you just didn't like their potato salad. Like, I just really don't like potato salad, even if you do. You know what I mean?
Raisins, the raisins for me every time.
Oh, yeah.
So deviled eggs, I don't really eat them, so I don't want to bash them because it's not like I said, it's not my flavor palette. But I don't know what y'all think about deviled eggs.
Them things be fire. You hear me?
Mhm.
When they creamy, man.
So where would y'all place them? A, B, C?
I say, nah, B. I'll get a B. I'll get a B.
I give it like a high B.
Man, I can see it.
It's getting tough.
Man.
See, it's not my type of texture. Along with the potato salad,
We can have a potato salad.
can we talk about that and piggyback? Not a fan. I just don't like the consistency, the smell, the look.
Look.
What a garbage.
Go ahead, Kel. Go ahead.
It's hard to make a potato salad that I like.
Yes.
When it's good, I will eat it.
Yeah.
But it's just so difficult.
This is one thing that when I was younger, I would eat more. And so my mom would like make sure that it was there. And then as I got older, I was like, really, it's okay. If it's done really well, like Caleb said, I'll eat it. I'll eat some of it, but I won't like bang it. Like I won't crave a lot of it. But if it's done poorly, then it's like tough. So low C for me. What do y'all think, Brad?
For potato salad?
Potato salad.
Oh yeah, you guys said it perfectly. Yeah.
I'd say B. Like that's just mine. Like if we're just talking about mustard, man, I like to eat, so this is hard. But no, like if we're just talking mustard potato salad itself, damn, I guess C. But but if it's like a baked potato salad or something like that, I mean that's different. That's A or B.
It's just one of those, like, I understand why it's there. Like, I'm not looking at it like black eyed peas, like, who cooked this? But like, I'm just like, okay, it's cool. We got some potato salad here. If I had a guest over, I'd be like, we got some potato salad. I wouldn't point out the black eyed peas, but definitely cornbread would get chose over that. Like, that's just for me. Great. Go ahead, Cam.
I'm sorry, bro. I feel the same way about like deviled eggs. I don't want that on my plate. I don't want potato salad on my plate. And I don't like pasta salad. Is that weird?
Oh, pasta salad. Nah. I don't like cold stuff, though, that much. It's cold noodles. Man. Cold noodles. For me, this ain't me.
That pasta salad a hit. I'm sorry. My grandma be going crazy.
Yeah, I gotta open up. I gotta see. I've never actually tasted potato salad.
Oh, what are you talking about, bro?
I just don't like the way it looks or smells, bro. So I just assume it just tastes like it's how it looks.
It's not that bad, bro. It's not that bad.
So all right, I'm gonna break out my shell this Thanksgiving.
I don't know who's gonna make it for you.
Nah, you gotta get a top tier person to make that.
I don't know who's gonna make it for you. Store bought ain't gonna do.
See a raisin?
Yeah, store bought. Yeah, it ain't gonna.
Let's talk about gravy: brown gravy, white gravy, turkey gravy.
All gravy.
Yeah, S gravy.
That's S tier.
I disagree. I disagree.
Oh my gosh.
Disagree.
This is why I say this.
Give me your argument.
This is why I could go the whole Thanksgiving without gravy if needed. Like it's not a need at Thanksgiving. It's not a like staple. I'm saying
why would you do that to yourself?
That you go with?
Like it's cool. Like I like it. But I wouldn't be like upset if there was no gravy or like they ran out of gravy.
I would be mad.
It's not on.
Yes. I would be mad.
Yes. But I'm kind of like, for me, it's the same thing with steak. I don't need A1 for a good steak.
Exactly.
Yeah, you need Bob sauce. That's why, because no one uses A1 Bob sauce.
No, the same thing though with Bob sauce.
Even good mashed potatoes, you don't need the gravy if they're good.
If it's fire mashed potatoes, you don't need gravy.
You know what I'm saying? It's just supposed to be
I think it's a high A, but I can't go unanimous.
That's tough.
I can't go unanimous.
I'm about to.
Rough.
because the next item,
rough.
I would argue is S tier.
I don't agree.
Oh, okay. What are your reasons, Caleb? Because you're about to get drugged.
What's the next item? I can't even see it.
Because Caleb's about to get drugged by the community. And I don't think Ant likes collard greens, actually.
By the
Caleb, we about to get dragged together, brother. I mean, no,
I'm not saying they're bad. They're good. I will eat them.
They're average.
But it's just like they're not. They never hit for me. They never hit like that. It's not. I've never just taken some collard greens out the pot and just been like,
you haven't?
No.
I'm sorry, bro. I agree, bro. And then y'all be overdoing it, putting hot sauce on it, then get to smacking. Like it's not hitting that hard, bro.
Have some spice to it naturally, but no hot sauce.
I'm saying like it's.
Man, they be doing too much.
They're good. They're really good, but I think they're overhyped. I don't get the hype, and they're not healthy at all.
I'll take cabbage. I'll take cabbage.
Yeah, I would take cabbage
over greens.
Over the green beans and the greens, I'll go with the cabbage.
If it's made properly, because if it's made trash, it's trash.
Everything on here.
Same thing with them greens, though.
Cabbage has the easier, like, if you don't know how to make it, you know it's not good. But green beans, like you said, the ease, like, you know, ain't gonna be that bad. Greens is similar. That
I understand,
but usually people that don't know how to make greens just won't make them. You know what I mean?
But the greens are a labor of love. I understand that. I appreciate it. I'm gonna eat them.
So what
if
are
they're there?
You putting them though?
But I'll put them A tier. But I can't go.
Where would you put it? Truly, where would you put it?
Yeah, put a B.
So that's 2 B's. What about you, Cam? Caleb, you said A.
I mean, I'll go low A, but I can't get with you on S tier.
No, I feel like that's fair because like y'all were saying, the green beans are the safest bet, and greens after that, to be honest, because cabbage is not necessarily the easier one to give and push that flavor into the cabbage leaf, so it's like it depends on
especially
how
if it's vegan
consistently,
because you need some bacon,
bro.
I feel like that's fair.
Hey, bro.
That's fair. B.
We ain't no vegans in here.
No, I'm just saying I've had vegan cabbage, and for me,
better man than me.
For me, you need bacon to flavor it, and I'm not even a huge pork guy, but we're talking about pork now, and I don't think that we
know what I'm saying, yes, sir.
Yeah, it's
bro, like I could just have ham and rolls,
dude. Yes,
and it will be like
be happy.
It will be straight. You know what I mean?
Yes.
Like there's nothing to talk about, man.
My wife does not like ham, and it
pray for her. We gonna pray for her.
It blows my mind.
The thing about ham is like people are like, could you give up pork? I'm like, easy. And then I think about ham at Thanksgiving, and I say, you know what?
That honey baked ham.
I can't even do it.
I made one last year, man. It was
I did too. I made one last year too, boy.
I make one this year.
Man, I might have to.
Hey, I'm sorry to cut y'all off. I look forward more to the ham than the turkey.
100%.
100%.
Yes.
It's not even close.
Yes.
The turkey.
Let's talk about the turkey now. Look, I have had some good smoked
fried turkey, smoked turkey.
I'm not the fried, smoked though. That barbecue type turkey. But if we're talking about standard oven turkey, I'm thinking C tier. I ain't gonna lie to you.
That's a shocker.
I ain't gonna lie to you. If we're talking standard, like picture standard turkey across America, not the specialized smoked or fried turkey. We talking C tier.
I can't get with you on that one.
Yeah,
it's dry. But the flavor is harder to hit.
We're putting deviled eggs over turkey.
Yes.
No.
What?
No
Hands
way.
down. I'm sorry, bro. Turkey is, bro. I don't know. Maybe I've just ran into some terrible turkey. You
gotta inject it and let it slow.
We're talking about standard regular turkey.
No, we're talking about turkey.
Right, if we're not talking about my mom's turkey, then you can put a C.
Look, hey,
I love my mom, but even my mom's turkey, like, I'm sorry, Mom.
I love my grandma, but her turkey do not be really hitting like
good.
that. I ain't even go.
Look, man, I've had some good turkeys.
I hear you.
Like my grandpa he smoked one up one time. I was like, okay. And there was somebody from my dad's church, I think 2 years ago, maybe Christmas time, hitting. But standard, like regular, nah, bro. Cam, you've been silent. What you think?
Man, I think we should just talk about the versatility of the turkey, fried, broiled.
We can talk about
all of the different styles of turkey.
He's capping right now, y'all.
You can't, bro. On Thanksgiving, turkey
it's the centerpiece, bro.
Thanksgiving.
You all right?
You can't put it with fried chicken on Thanksgiving. Fried chicken don't get no love on Thanksgiving. The turkey is the main.
But if you didn't have ham, and it was just fried chicken, turkey, I'm eating the chicken at that point.
I'm going with the turkey.
I'm going with turkey.
I'm going with the turkey.
Look, man. I like turkey. It's not. I'm just saying, like,
it's not.
Y'all wanted a little
it's not C tier though.
It's not C tier. It's B.
Okay, I'll give y'all B. I am gonna eat ham though.
Oh yeah, I mean I am too.
Everybody
We're
is.
fighting for second place right now.
So the only the turkey gets on my plate because I'm like, it's Thanksgiving.
And part of your problem is you don't like the gravy.
That's so that's why. No. Let's back up. That's why I need. That's the only reason I would need gravy. But my argument is I don't need the turkey. But if I'm eating turkey, I need the turkey gravy because the turkey is so dry.
Facts.
So that's why the turkey gets not.
Turkey do be real dry.
Y'all not gonna agree. Not gonna agree with me on this one.
Oh my god, Caleb!
Oh,
Baked mac
come
and
on.
cheese.
Those three I can just eat alone.
Bro, it's dry.
Not all of it. You gotta have.
I know it.
We gotta get you some good mac and cheese.
I make good mac and cheese.
I don't know,
had good mac
Chris.
and cheese.
Caleb's
It's
just judging your
disrespectful.
mac and cheese right now.
He clearly thinks it's trash.
No, it's good, but I don't think it's on the same level as the rolls and the ham.
I disagree with you.
I will concede the S tier because I know it's held in high regard.
Man, you have to.
Nah. Bro, you don't think turkey's dry, but you think baked mac is dry?
Bro, Caleb.
What?
If we
was together with the
cannot
greens.
put
You lost me.
And I'm lactose intolerant. I'm just saying.
Caleb, if we cannot put mac and cheese in S tier because you are not agreeing, we're gonna have problems, bro. Mac and cheese, bro.
Bro, he said turkey's not dry.
I think it's overrated.
What are you talking about?
I think it's overrated.
It's
I'm just
Exactly. If that was possible.
Yeah, if it's possible, it's underrated. It's that good.
Now, I will say there's some people that think that their mac and cheese is good that ain't that good, but it's still, at least it's cheese. So at that point, it's still.
But it don't even be cheesy.
But it's still
Hey,
cheese,
you must
though.
be having some bad mac and cheese. I haven't had like bad baked mac and cheese in a while.
Have you had Kraft mac and cheese for Thanksgiving or something?
No,
That's still
I'm talking
fire.
about baked mac and cheese that people agree this is bomb mac and cheese. I'm like, is
Mac
good.
and cheese with some crumble in there, or some mac and cheese with some ricotta, or there's all types of mac and cheese, and they're all.
I'll give y'all ass. It's good.
Hold the crumble.
But-
Hey, Caleb, hold the crumble.
Nah, he means the crunch, which is the golden brown at the top.
No,
I thought you were putting some.
Nah, I know that's
I
what
don't-
he's talking about, but I'm gonna just ignore him and act like that's what he's talking about.
Yeah, thank you, Chris. 'Cause I don't know what he talking about over there.
All right, we can't for this. It's the rules.
Nah, I'll
we
give
can't
y'all
put it
ass.
at- nah,
I'll
He
give
agreed.
y'all
nah,
He
ass.
man.
agreed.
It's the rules. No,
Nah. He think it's dry.
yeah, we have to put.
It's,
All
it's
right,
just
you're right,
it's
you're
just
right,
I
you're
don't
right.
know.
We can't
It just doesn't.
Oh
it-
my
it
god!
doesn't
I cannot
do it
wait for
for
the
me.
comment section here, man.
Go ahead and bash me, but I just don't.
I'll be in the
It's
comment
good.
section bashing.
I'm saying it's good, but I'm just saying
I'll
like
definitely be in the comment
it's
section
not
for this one.
like I'm not getting a lot of mac and cheese. One, because I know it's gonna make me sick, and secondly, it's just that sometimes it just don't come together.
All right. That's okay. We gotta move on. That's
No. Let's stay on the mac and cheese.
There's
And
more?
when you're warming up the mac and cheese, it warms up the worst out of everything.
that's not true.
That's not true.
No, I mean that's. He has a good point.
Mac and cheese
Whose
does
mac
not.
and cheese
it
are
don't
you
warm up.
talking about? It keeps the melt. Oh man, I cannot wait.
I gotta
for some
have
leftover.
some of this mac
I
and
can't
cheese.
wait. My mac and cheese that I make, I like more not fresh. I like it better when it's warmed up.
Yeah.
That's just my mac and cheese. Now I make some adjustments here and there, but consistently I like it better left over than it is fresh. And we can leave it there. The candy yams. Now I think someone in here is gonna disagree. I think it's top. You know what I mean? I think it's top. But I know that,
Yes.
you know what, just because you said the mac and cheese isn't S tier, this is not going in the S tier for
Yeah,
me.
there's no way.
Hey, go ahead. That's definitely not in the S. I don't even look at that.
Can I just say something?
Go ahead, Ken.
I feel like S tier is like that ultimate plate for Thanksgiving, and I feel like you gotta have some mac and cheese, you gotta have some candy yams, you gotta have some green beans on there, and even some dressing. And some greens.
I agree, you gotta have all this stuff, but I'm
I be
saying
putting a
everything
little bit
here
of
is
everything
good.
on the plate. So
And when I say mac and cheese is not S tier, I'm not saying that because it's nasty. It's very good. It's very good. But for me personally, I can't eat it. I just can't.
I hear you. I can't eat candy yams. No, sir. I don't even.
We gotta get you some. We gotta have an exchange program, and I gotta try to get you on that.
Yeah, man. Yeah. Please. I'll give it a try, man.
I'm cooking up a little something. We'll see what I can do. It might not turn out.
Maybe-
We'll see.
Maybe I just had some bad years with the yams.
So with the yams, did they come out the oven or off the stove?
Both.
Both, Caleb. If you know how to make them, you start them on the stove,
and then you put them in the oven. Yeah,
yes, sir. Mashed potatoes.
Pillowy mounds of mashed potatoes.
Superior.
For Thanksgiving. Thanksgiving, dressing is my top tier, like this in this realm. And if dressing and mac and cheese and candy yams are not S tier, mashed potatoes is not S tier. I'm sorry, it's not close for me. I will put it B.
Oh no,
what y'all think?
B it is.
I put it A, dude. I remember when I was little in a
B it is, man. Superior to me, but
nah, I got upset because my mom didn't buy any mashed potatoes to make mashed potatoes. I was all upset when I was little.
Do you think, Kate? What y'all think?
I can imagine what you were saying.
I'm trying to imagine.
I know. Imagine that argument, like a little version of me.
Build your plate. Like all of these items are out there spread, and this is your first trip. What is your ratio of mashed potatoes compared to everything else?
A quarter of the plate.
I can eat mashed potatoes every week.
That's personal preference, though. I know it ain't gonna be S tier. Better not be B.
Man, but that's what I'm trying to say. That macaroni it's gonna be more macaroni than meat.
Oh, Cam, I agree with you, Cam.
Caleb is
he ruined this list.
No, the mashed potatoes might get a little bit of the corner.
Man, I'm trying to tell y'all, my plates be looking disrespectful,
hey, we
man. They be touching, you know what I'm saying?
And, send them to each other.
Yeah, for sure. I'm definitely.
I honestly think this is B. I'm not even joking. For me, it's not gonna compete with these top, other than the cranberry sauce. It's not gonna compete with those in terms of space on the initial plate.
I'm about to go on Facebook and just put #macaroni.
Free macaroni. What y'all think? No, but what y'all think? I don't want this. I want this to be on me, Caleb, Cam. What y'all think?
Man, I feel like mashed potatoes. For me, I feel like they get more love than the chicken and the cornbread for sure.
For me, mashed potatoes are solid, but I don't look forward to Thanksgiving and saying I can't wait for those mashed potatoes. Because I can make some good mashed potatoes with any meal. I probably
have some in there right now. I can make it literally right now. I have to. That's what it's just for me.
It's that I just feel like, what do I normally reserve for Thanksgiving?
And that's why chicken's so low. That's what I'm saying. That's why chicken's so low. Okay, is this all desserts now?
Yeah.
Cool. So we're gonna say that this is pound cake. I think that's what this is trying to depict. My mother makes 7-Up cake, which is pretty much pound cake for me. Fire. Mm-hmm. I used to not like the 7-Up cake just because everyone else liked it so much.
Nah,
but when I got older, man, it started hitting. So what do y'all think, though? What do y'all think? Oh, there's a lot of desserts on here. I wouldn't put it.
That's S tier for me. I feel like the desserts should have their own list.
Nothing else will be S tier because macaroni is not there for me. Nothing on this list is better than macaroni. That's for me.
I don't really.
That's not fair.
No, but it's not better. It's not S tier for me though. It's not. Legitimately, is it?
Macaroni is not S tier because of dietary restrictions, my guy.
But we're putting on taste.
Yeah, taste. Don't worry about the after effects.
If we're talking about alcohol, I'd put it D. Not because of the fun, because it tastes terrible.
We got to get you the right alcohol.
No, everyone says that, man. It's terrible. All of it. So pound cake is A?
Nah, I'd say
I don't
B.
care for pound cake. I feel like it's pretty basic.
If it's warm, fresh.
I feel like if it's ice, if it has icing or some.
No, you put ice cream on the side. You put ice cream on the side.
No, icing.
I know. I heard you.
Icing or some type of topping. I feel like it's better. But if it's just plain pound cake,
nah. But that's the beauty of it. It's not too sweet.
Simple.
It's probably my least favorite dessert on the list. So.
Oh wow.
It's just cake.
But I like it. Like, don't get me wrong. Like 7-Up cake's great, but.
Sure. All right. What do we think of? Pecan pie?
It's S tier.
Oh yeah.
To me.
What do you think, Ant?
But because mac and cheese isn't
I
on
don't
there,
eat
you
it.
can't.
I'm not really a pie guy though. I'm not.
Pecan for me is really like it's my favorite of the pies that typically are associated with Thanksgiving. It has to be fresh though, and usually it's not, because that's one thing that you would make earlier in the week in preparation. And so it's hard for me to have ice cream, which I like with pecan pie, with a cold or room temperature pecan pie. And even then, it has to be a really good pecan pie. So like, I would put it around that peach cobbler range for me.
Oh, hold up. I forgot peach cobbler was on here. Well, yeah, keep it B, I guess.
Should be lower.
No.
All right, so we're gonna call this first one pumpkin pie, and I don't rock with it. I don't rock with it at all. It's like low C for me.
It's average. Yeah, it's just.
I put it with
I'll take a slice.
pecan pie, but it's up to y'all.
Ooh, no. That's where I'm gonna have to, Brad. That's where I'm gonna have to. No, it's not even close for me. I mean,
Wait, you said what?
Pecan is a Tex. Like, it's Texas. You know what I mean? It's like it's home. You know what I mean?
I think pumpkin and sweet potato are similar tasting, and they're both fire.
I'd agree.
Caleb, what do you think? It seems like we're kind of in there.
And some
I'm not
would say
rocking
S
with
tier.
it like that.
I somewhat say S tier.
What sweet potato?
Yeah, bro.
Sweet potato solid.
pumpkin pie.
Sweet potato
And
solid.
pumpkin. Wherever sweet potato, pumpkin has to be right there with it, bro.
Sweet potato solid, bro. But you know, I'm not the biggest sweet potato. I know people hold this in high regard as A tier, but for me, pecan is the top of that pie list. Like I was saying, and even peach cobbler and banana pudding, which isn't on this list, would go before that for me. And like I said, I'm not even a fruit type of guy, but a good banana pudding, if you do it correctly, I don't even like bananas like that, but woo.
Banana, hey, I ain't gonna lie, that's S tier. You tripping? Banana pudding.
Oh yeah,
Solid. Y'all agree with those B?
I agree. Yeah, peach cobbler is
I ain't gonna lie.
so.
I'll probably eat a slice of pumpkin pie, not on Thanksgiving.
Yeah,
I guess.
And if I do get it, I don't even like. I don't smack it. Like I don't smash it. It's not like I leave nothing on the plate. Like I'll eat some of it. I mean, it's one of those type of pies for me. All right, we're kind of running, low on time. So let's talk about chocolate cake. I don't really associate this with Thanksgiving that much.
Me neither.
Can I dive in to this one?
Go ahead, man.
Just how you said, like, you'll kind of like eat sweet potato pie, but not all of it. That's how I feel about chocolate cake, especially triple chocolate cake or something. Like chocolate cake is kind of not good to me. Like
You got that.
just,
If it's warm and you got some milk, though.
Nah, I like it.
I can't-
cold. I like cold cake.
I can't go with you on that. I feel like chocolate cake is fire.
it's just like it never goes away.
But for Thanksgiving,
Yeah.
I can't say it's
It's not Thanksgiving. It's not Thanksgiving
Yeah,
at
I'll
all.
drop it to C because of that.
Yeah.
Because of that. Okay.
So
I put C. 'cause
revisions to the list.
Okay.
I will give y'all S
All
tier
right.
for the macaroni. Okay, but I will say for all those who are lactose intolerant out there, it's not worth it. It's really not worth it.
Yes.
It's not so good that I'm willing to mess up my stomach and not be able to eat leftovers the next day because I put macaroni on my plate.
Okay.
All right.
Yeah, they make pills for they make pills for that and stuff for your stomach.
fine.
It doesn't work. It doesn't work. I'm telling you, it don't work with the macaroni. There's too much milk and cheese
Get the vegan
and
mac.
cream.
Get the vegan mac.
Nah.
Vegan. Any other revisions to this list?
I feel like, man, I'm hurting.
I know.
Nah, I'm hungry.
Too now.
I'm mourning over some of these.
Morning. I do feel like we are given two, like only one of them is D tier. Like I feel like we're being a little too generous around these parts. Or am I
I mean,
wrong?
Thanksgiving food's fire.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's hard to rate one like
It's
at
hard.
the bottom. I mean, I wouldn't put any of these in D tier.
Okay.
Well,
I mean, unless D tier, yeah, no, I wouldn't. But unless D tier was just
Look,
stuff you didn't associate with it.
hey, them Black Eyed Peas supposed to be down
If
there, man.
Chitlins was on this list, I wouldn't even be on this episode. So I'm gonna
I
just
don't
throw
even
that
know
out
if
there.
it's an F.
I'm gonna just throw it out there for what happened to my lights. I'm gonna just throw that
Yeah,
out there
actually, it's fine.
for anyone that likes chitlins. No, I'm sorry.
But it's disgusting, bro. Like,
Absolutely awful. All right,
For those of
Like-
you who don't know what chitlins are, they're pig intestines. So, yeah.
you don't even want to
as
smell
soon
it.
as you walk in the crib, you'll know, and you'll turn around and leave.
You know.
Turn around and
Oh.
leave. So,
Disgusting.
all right. So I
I
think
feel-
this. Go ahead,
It
Ken.
really do. Country
Before we
people.
wrap it up, I just want to say that I believe that there's a lot of the stuff on this A list that should be in S tier, but we're just gonna leave it alone. You know?
Like what?
Gravy.
Like what?
Like crowd S, but go ahead.
I feel like,
Like
I feel
what?
like
Let it out, brother.
I just, man, I'll just leave it. I'm gonna leave it alone.
He is upset. Like, I can't even get into it.
All right, well, that's going to do it for Thanksgiving. We really want to know what y'all think in these comments. So comment along, go back and, let us know what you're thinking, because we really want to know what y'all think of our list and what your list would be, and drag Caleb as much as you want to in the comments, because the Mac, he should have been what? Anyways, this has been Chris
Not here
Poole.
for it.
Guys, make sure you check out the podcast that posted every Wednesday here on the channel. Appreciate y'all for taking the time to watch.
Sit back, turn it up and let it ride. Tune in any day and any night. You need to hit the like and please subscribe right now, 'cause you hanging with the guy.